In this video, we will add a new role to the game. So right now we have admins, we have moderators and content people, and we want to add a new role called content admin, allowing content admins to change the role of users to be content members, but not allow content admins to change users to be moderators and normal admins, because we want to split the responsibility of the admins or staff admins from the content admins. So let's do that. We go to the constants of our schema, app drizzle constants, and in here somewhere we have user roles, this one, where we have user, moderator, content, event, and admin. And here we will add a content admin role. And then we need to find all the places where we are actually using these roles. So if we go search for admin, we can see we're using it in post. So here we are giving the user a different color in the tavern based on the role. And for now, we will just let the content admin have the same color as the content members. And I think the rest here, let's go through this, not used, user ID. This one we will need to be changing. This is basically the component here. When we go to our test user, this component where we will be changing it to basically allow content admins to change the role of people. Then we have here get number of unresolved user reports. This is a moderator thing. This one we will also be changing. This is where we're actually updating the user. Then we have reports, we have permissions. I think this file we will be changing some stuff in. Moderation and reports, that's not for content admin, so we don't need to change that. But let's make a new, inside our permissions file in the utils, let's maybe implement these permissions here. So we create a new method and let's call it can change role, user role. And this takes a role as input, same as the other methods. And I think then let's do this. If the role is admin, then this method will return all the roles that this given user role can actually change other users to. So we return all user roles for the admin, and else if the role is a content admin, then we only want to return user, content, event, not admin, and content admin. So a content admin can change a given user to be any one of these. And then it's complaining that user roles is imported as a type, which is it? It is. Well, I think we actually have the type user role in there, and this is a list. So I think we can update all of this instead of deriving the type every time. Just give it user role here. And here we also have an alias for this, so we can make this cleaner like this. There we go. So now we have this one to use. So if we go to this component and we see this cog wheel here, that's the one being shown here. Instead of checking if the user is an admin, let us check whether that user can actually change roles. So we do available roles. We're basically using that method we just defined. And we need to import it as well. From utils permissions. So this will be a list of the roles this given user can change another user to. And we can, instead of this check, we do whether this one exists and has any values in it. And if so, then we show the cogwheel. So we should still be able to see the wheel. And we can see all the different options here. And then we need to change the backend where we're actually updating the user as well. So here, right now we're checking if the user is an admin. We don't want to do this anymore. First of all, we need to again get the available roles like we did before. Let's copy this one and change. And here we go, user, so the user doing the thing. And we need to import the method. To import this one again in the backend. Do it here and remove this one, which we're not using anymore. And then instead of checking whether it's admin, let's do if this one is not set, then it's just you're not allowed to change user roles. And then we also need to see if available roles includes input data role. Yes, that is perfect. And let's instead say you are only allowed to change 2 roles. Just to make it clear for the user what he or her is allowed to do. Let's see if we can get it on one line. It's a little better. Fine. Cool. So that solves this part. Now you can only do your. I think this is actually it. Let's see if there's any issues here. I'm thinking if a content admin now tries to change an admin away from being admin, that's not a good thing. Let's just think, how do we solve this? I guess we need to just make sure the target is not. Yeah, if the current target role is not in the available roles, then you shouldn't be able to change it. I think that would solve it. So if available roles includes target, not allowed to change users with role target, like this. So that's the last check. We need to make this good, I think. Let's see if it works. So this user, the test user, I changed it to content admin. Oh, I need to. Oh, it is already a content admin. Let's change it to content. Let's change it to content admin. Okay, let's try changing our own user to a content admin. And then let's try to change it from content admin to admin. This should not be allowed. Only allowed roles are user, content, event, and content admin. So I think this works as it's supposed to now. So thank you for watching and looking forward to the next video.